Hello Sagittarius, this is Victoria and I'm here with your May Tarot forecast. As always, we'll be looking at your love life and your personal space, your career and workspace, and we'll get you guidance from the universe on how to best utilize the energies of the months of May. At the end, I'll post the messages from your person of interest to yourself. So stick around for that. And we will begin with a quick oracle message. And today I'm going to be using the Cosmic Dancer Oracle. I got all my decks back, so that's good news. Have lots of options now and I'm reacquainted with them. Yesterday I recorded a video for Scorpio with the Rider-Waite, with the classic deck, and that was so much fun. Haven't seen that deck for a while. So anyways, these readings are for Sun, Moon and Rising Sagittarius. So if you're watching this for a Sun sign, please check out videos for your other placements as well. Let's get started. Oh, of course, don't forget to like the video to support my channel and for these videos to continue to be available for free. And if you're new, please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of the new readings that are coming out. Okay, let's see what we have for Sagittarius for me. Create sacred space. It's interesting that sometimes we feel like for any new project or new goal that we are setting for ourselves, and we just had new moon in Taurus. So I imagine that at least some of you were setting up those intentions and goals for yourself for the new cycle. We feel like that it takes some kind of extra resource or extra energy or some kind of brilliant idea to make it happen. But it's not always that, but it is important to create space for that to come into your life. Meaning, for example, you want to draw in your life partner. Do you have time and space for them in your life, or is every minute of your day already scheduled out and planned out, and it's like when, how? Do you have capacity energetically to let in another person into your life, right? If we're talking about that. Or let's say you want to live healthier life and one of your intentions is around doing something extra or something different when it comes to your health and wellness, like fitness, working out, doing some kind of physical practices, right? Do you have the actual physical space for it? Do you have your equipment, to make it easy, to make it comfortable, and to make it enjoyable? Very important, right? If it's important enough for you to put it as part of your intention, and focus on that, you should be able to create space for that to flourish. Sometimes subconsciously we can be sabotaging this new big scary thing by not creating that space where it can flourish, right? And then you can say, well, you know what, I kind of knew I wasn't cut out for that anyway, or I knew it was going to be too hard for me with everything else I have in my life going on in my life, right? But it's like, and it's sometimes not even about giving it your all, how we hear it often, right? It's more about making it fun, making it enjoyable, and getting yourself prepped for it, Again, you can imagine yourself a little bit doing this as if you are doing it as a parent towards a child, right? Like, let's say your kid is really excited about starting a new hobby, and they're in it, they're like, yes, I want it, right? What are you gonna do? Of course you're gonna get them, and let's say it is some kind of a sport or a physical activity. You will get them, the equipment, the outfit, the training. You'll make sure that they have friends that they can do that with, that it becomes that ecosystem where they're set for success. There we go, that's the expression. So Sagittarius, for your personal space and love life, you have 5 of water. Okay. You have 3 of earth. Oh wow, and King of fire. Could be dealing with another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Then for your career space, you have the Hangman. That's your energy. We have Hermit. That's Virgo energy. We have King of Air. Could be dealing with another air, with an air sign here. So Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And finally, the advice from the universe is Two of Air. Transformation, this is the Death card, Scorpio energy. And Messenger of Air. Bottom of the deck, the Sun, look at that. The power of the divine is always with you. That divine capacity and enthusiasm is with you. That blessing, you know, that gets you inspired and gets you going. Do not discard it. It's there, right? Even on a sad day, on a bad day, you can call onto that power. It's beautiful. All right, so Sagittarius, Five of Water, Three of Earth, King of Fire. There could be someone in your life, and in this deck, King of Fire is it's an older guy, so it could be somebody older. I don't know if they're specifically your person, or there's somebody older that comes into your space, into your reality, and shows you how things could be different. In matters of heart, there's a heart here, you know, in matters of love life. How you had this maybe big dream that never panned out, or you thought that this particular person was the one, and they left you behind, or you found out that, you know, they were not faithful or something like that. And it seems like, you know, the world is over. But this person is showing you that there is wisdom here that you were missing, right? And there is something else that's important in a successful, loving, committed relationship. That's not just about dating, but goes into that life partner territory, right? Where you become companions, where you are there for each other as, you know, friends, lovers, co-parents, maybe even business partners, right? And each other's biggest fans. Day in, day out, what does it take? This wisdom is coming in for you. If it's this scenario where actually it's your partner who is this older person, then if you meet this person at first, they may feel like not your type, not your conventional type, but give them a chance, because maybe they will show you this wisdom through actual experience that the two of you are gonna have. You'll be like, wow, that's what the mature relationship is like. Whoa, yeah, I can do that. I'm up for that. That sounds like something that will, you know, add value and joy and happiness to my life, and not just become another chore, another responsibility. For your career space, you have the Hangman, the Hermit, and the King of Air. Both of these cards are about reflection, retrospection. I would just say with the King of Air, I'm hearing that don't get too nitty-gritty with it, right? Like, get the main idea, right? See how you can expand your vision. That's the main idea, not like trying to calculate something precisely, right? Or if something didn't work out before, let's see exactly why, right? It's not about this small scale, it's about the bigger vision. But yes, strategy based on analytics, based on data, based on market research, right? Do your thing. It's like this great combination of what you can achieve with the conscious mind and data and analysis, plus the intuition and the vision and, you know, the bigger picture for it, right? The more abstract thing. The abstract and the concrete come together and they create a recipe for success. If one of your questions was whether I should pursue a project or am I even on the right path, this is your confirmation that yes, you are, and this project will succeed. But it needs something more innovative here than maybe what you were doing before, somebody told you before, right? Again, with this king, you have two kings here actually. With the king comes more like a wider, more expanded vision on, you know, either what went wrong, what do we need to do differently, or how can we achieve this that maybe doesn't seem that obvious. And then the advice from the universe, Two of Air, Transformation, and Messenger of Air. May is a lot about the journey rather than the destination for you, right? And it is going to be transformational, even if it seems small, if it seems a little mundane, a little boring even, right? But in those small things, a lot is happening. And Sagittarius likes to go big, you know, to expand, and likes adventures and all that stuff. And maybe if it's daily routine, day in, day out, it can get a little stale, you know, a little boring. But know that you, like all those things that we were just discussing about doing things differently, about changing your perspective on things, that on its own takes energy from you, right? But as that transformation is happening behind the scenes, and your higher power is helping you with that, you will see little by little how it sneaks into your life, how you start thinking different about different aspects of your life, how you start talking different, and before you know it, it will accumulate to something big and very noticeable. But it's not about that in May. In May, it's about you know, putting one foot in front of the other and going through the motions and responding in a curious and conscious way to understand where the learning and the wisdom is, and what do we need to take into consideration for the next step, for the next phase. Okay, messages for Sagittarius from their person of interest. Five of Swords, clarified by the Devil. Yeah, the person has been betrayed by someone. I don't know whether it's in the matters of love. I don't sense like it's with you. But regardless of what it is, it makes it a lot harder for them to trust. It makes it a lot harder for them to let people in. And you may have noticed that with them in a major way, maybe in specific smaller ways. But sorry guys, oops, keep doing it. There we go. What's important is, well, I mean, show compassion for that, but also work with your person, especially if you've been feeling that they are suspicious of something, that they're not maybe completely honest with you about what they have in their mind. Take that step to initiate a conversation and see what's happening, and maybe offer them that space that we were talking about at the beginning, where they can share what is going on, or even if they have some doubts or concerns regarding you, that it should be a conversation. And it's most of the time it's not an easy conversation to have for somebody to bring up, especially if they, you know, value your connection and they want to keep it, right? But the more this suspicion or resentment is going to linger, the more it's going to grow, and it's going to blow up in your faces one day, right? So you better still tackle it, look at it, and see how the both of you can find a compromise that works for both of you, that you don't feel like you're always being, I don't know, checked, tracked, and tested, and also, or you don't need to report on every single step you take, and also that they still have more of that comfort, and they can gradually work through the issues that they've had with, you know, through previous relationships or previous situations. And you can also discuss ways to do that. There's so many ways to do it, but it does take conscious effort from a person to change that around. Otherwise, the mind stays, the psyche stays in that survival mode of A, I don't want this to happen again, and B, I have to be alert, I have to be on the ready, because this person can let me down or deceive me or leave me at any point. Okay, I hope this was useful for Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed the video, please like it, and of course subscribe to my channel. And until next time, bye.